Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Hunter Exposed, aka Boys, and I hope you're having a fantastic great day. And today we're back with a brand new review on the latest chapter of My Hero Academia, chapter 238, also known as Liberation. And I apologize that this is very late. I've been kind of busy and delayed today, and I can't lie, I put a hint of laziness on that, but the review will be out sometime tonight. So I hope you guys do enjoy this review, and I'll try to be as concise and quick as possible, just for you guys probably seen a few reviews already. And if you enjoy the content, be sure to join the Hunter gang, as we're going to continue to keep grinding. Got a huge theory coming out as well, hopefully sometime this week, so keep an eye out for that. And Black Clover was fire, I'm going to have a review for that too. So we start off with where we left off with last week, where Shigaraki is about to disintegrate his father's remains, and it seems that he doesn't no longer need these shackles holding him back. He now understands his motive and his reasoning of pain, what he's been through in his life. And remember, a lot of times when you think about your pain and you have this backflash, we've seen a lot of the My Hero Academia characters awaken their quirks, and of course that is what's going on here too. And there goes my theory. If you guys haven't seen one of my theories, I said that Shigaraki has lost his hand and he'll use these multiple hands per time and use different quirks for each one of them, but I guess that has been debunked real quick. Now I found this page really cool. You see Destro go to do his stress 100 attack. It was like a lariat onto Shigaraki, and if you look closely you see his hand go into little form, or Shigaraki's hand, and he's about to do disintegration. And that is why in the next chapter you see Destro shocked and Shigaraki's just there like, yo, look, I can just disintegrate it before he even touches me. Bro, like I said, Shigaraki top 5 quirks is OP right now. Imagine him against like Todoroki, like I said in my last chapter review. Bro, he'll just stop that before he comes anywhere near him. But I'm not even sure if you can disintegrate fire. If that's possible, then Shigaraki, you're nuts. But anyway, you can see the power behind that devastating blow that Destro did within the next page. On page 4, you just literally see the whole landscape blow up. And bro, for Shigaraki to survive that, insane. And of course that's where Shigaraki just has that full page saying, if I destroy it before you take a full swing, it's really nothing special. And I'm going to say the artwork here is fantastic. So good that I'm going to have to use this in my thumbnail and probably in the video. Just so clean. But I'm not going to lie, I really love this turnover. Look at Destro's face. And the way Shigaraki is now turning the tides on him saying, you're just big, that's all. But I get it's fun to destroy everything without leaving a trace. And it just feels like Shigaraki's pushing his ideals onto Destro. And it's not just that, Shigaraki even played the mind games onto Destro, and that's where you see Destro contemplating to himself. He's saying, is this feeling fear? Because his heart's been pounding at this point. And of course he says that he can turn his fear into stress. That again is something very overpowered, but he can't do that. So it's just showing that's not fair. But what it is acknowledging what Shigaraki said, because he's lived his life in the shadow of his father, completing the goals of his father but not himself. And you gotta love the snig comments coming from Shigaraki as he goes, you look a little uncomfortable there, Destro. And even towards the next page where he goes into his little mecha, he starts saying, why is my stress fading away? And of course it's because he's now acknowledged that he's not actually feeling stressed by what he's saying, he's actually feeling relieved. And now we finally see Destro's Detonarat weapon, and it ends up being a transformer mecha. It's known as the steel armored machine, and it's called Crestro. Now this thing is amazing. It turns him into this like huge transformer looking thing, and it takes him to 150%. And you guys gotta also bear in mind that his stress has been fading, so his power shouldn't be as strong as it should have been, but he's able to still output 150%. And once again, you just gotta love Shigaraki. Look how laid back and suave he was. The way he reacts like, oh yeah, well, that's pretty cool I guess. So suave. Shigaraki has just grown immensely in this whole arc. So then we get into the technical parts of the chapter where Gigantomachia has arrived, and we know he's just going batshit crazy. Everyone is getting scared of him, and it's too one-sided as soon as he arrives. But imagine if Shigaraki can use his disintegration to block the attacks before it hits. It would be like a disintegrated Haki. But anyway, as Twice and Dr. Compress talk about, you know, taking everyone out of the situation, warping them using John's quirk, they end up coming to a conclusion. And if you guys see the Doctor, it's like he knew this exact moment. He knew that this is the push that Shigaraki needed, and that's exactly why he says, that's exactly why I needed to drive him into a corner. And then we go back to some Apocrypha, who I actually think is a very cool character. We haven't even seen his face. Imagine it's someone that we actually know, or has some type of connections to some of the people we already seen in My Hero Academia. But the way he reflects on things with Destro, you can see he's very much one of the top fighters of the Destro family. And literally props to Apocrypha for trying to fight and hold off Gigantomachia at this point when you see him try to cluster him with his ice ability, and you see Gigantomachia shrouded about, and he literally like, explodes himself out of it, causing everyone to fly back. And then you just see some guy scream out Lord Apocrypha. You can see him flying back too. But I love the way that you see Gigantomachia scream Master's successor. It's like he already accepted some point of it. Like he knows that Shigaraki will be the one to lead him at some point. And at this point, Redestra brings up something huge. He says, liberation from oppression, free of superpowers as a natural human after enduring pain and awakening. It's almost as if he has. And of course he's going to get into saying liberation, because at this point Shigaraki has freed himself and he's now liberated and his powers are awakening, and it's just like he's understanding himself even more. And you know that what's happening right now is very serious, and that Shigaraki is about to go very overpowered real quick, as you see Gigantomachia's own face in shock and awe as Shigaraki is doing whatever he's doing. So he's awakening, and you can just see things shaking and throbbing, as you can see in the final panel. I wish I can show you guys, but of course I'm not trying to get copyrighted again. But so clean. I wonder what Shigaraki is literally doing with his powers. Like, it's making things shake and dissolve and disintegrate at the same time. Crazy, man. So Shigaraki has liberated himself, freed himself from the shackles, and awakened his Quirk. And I believe next week we're about to see him do a very crazy move. And I believe that he's going to have a clean running with Gigantomachia. He's going to hold his back so well. And of course, at that point he will have Gigantomachia under his reins. And it's also key to note that I never thought of this in the first place. I do not know why, but once they defeat the Redestra family, will these guys end up joining up with Shigaraki and helping him out in his motive? And it makes sense because he'll have more manpower, especially with how many heroes there are. And of course this will open a bigger arc for the heroes themselves. There'll be more battles, more people to fight against. And then of course there's also random parties that are out there that we just don't know about or have not seen yet. But it's looking crazy. Love Shigaraki right now. He's such a savage. He's on fire. You chose the right person. All for one, you did well. But if you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to hit the thumbs up, and I'll be sure to continue with some more fire. Keep an eye out for my theory too. And yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.